The owner put the rope into the dog's mouth so that it creeps on thin ice. It is going to save the lost feet into the water, doctor. But the dog did not go far on the sound of the ice breaking up. Scared it lying on its original position, do not dare to move. But at this time, the doctor has been frozen unconscious. At any time, there is a danger of falling in. The dog looked at the scene in front of him, the sense of mission to save the people so that it mustered enough courage to once again pick up the rope at the risk of death and continue to. The dog looked at the scene in front of him. It finally came to the side of the doctor, and then in accordance with the instructions of the owner of the rope on the body of the doctor, looking at the doctor to put the rope through the arm, Maya was relieved to return to the master, and then the master quickly tied the rope and the dogs together. Under the command of the master, they collectively forced and finally pulled the doctor up. But at this time, the doctor's whole body is frostbitten, legs are broken, and even more terrible is that an unprecedented blizzard is coming. They have to rush back to the supply station before the blizzard. So Jerry quickly tied the doctor firmly on the sled car, and then let the leader of the Maya stood in the forefront of the dogs, and he will be all the hope of survival on Maya. Maya seems to understand the master's heart. When Jerry ordered, Maya pulled the sled forward with all its strength. The rest of the dogs also followed, but with the intensification of the blizzard, the temperature is getting lower and lower. Jerry has been frozen to the point of unconsciousness. Maya knew that he had to speed up, otherwise the master will be buried in the blizzard, so it took the dogs to run even harder after a non-stop rush. After a non-stop dash, they finally arrived at the supply station. The companions rushed out to meet them, and a few of them carried the doctor in. And before they went in, Jerry turned to compliment Maya. The dogs turned their heads to look at Jerry, and Maya barked a few times in response to her master. The doctor's breathing was already weakening, and if he couldn't be taken to the hospital in time, he would probably die. But his colleagues said that there was only a limited amount of space on the plane, so they couldn't take the dogs back at the same time. And Jerry said that he wanted to wait for the next trip here and leave with the dogs.